Hello, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of my weight loss journey before 30. Today is May 8th, 2017. I'm officially on week 23 of my weight loss journey. I did want to mention briefly that when I was making this video, unfortunately, the first minute or two of the vlog actually was corrupted. There was a problem with the file. So I wasn't able to recover the first part of the video, but nevertheless, I do have the last part. So just filling in for the beginning, I wanted to share my weigh-ins for week 21 and 22. In my last video, I had mentioned that for week 20, I weighed in at 179.2. So I hadn't lost anything from the previous week, and I was looking forward for the scale to move and show any signs of progress. I'm happy to say that for week 21, I weighed in at 178.8. So it was officially a 0.4 loss for the week. I do also want to mention that weigh-in what marks the last weigh-in for April. So I lost a total of 5.4 pounds. I started the month at 184.4 and finished the month at 178.8. So I'm super excited. I met my goal of losing at least 5 pounds and exceeded it by just a little, but super happy about that. Anyways, my weigh-in for week 22 was at 178.2. So it was a 0.6 loss. Again, it's a small loss for me when it's under a pound, but every loss counts, even if it's 0.2. So I'm very excited about that.
The next thing I wanted to talk about in this video are my workout totals for the month of April. In my previous videos wherein I mention my workout totals, what I do is I sum together all the minutes, miles, and calories that I worked out in the whole entire month. Usually what I do is I jot everything day to day and then make a weekly summary and then just have all that and add it together. So without further ado, I worked out 2,059 minutes in the whole month of April. When you divide it by 60, that's approximately 34 hours and 10 minutes. I'm really happy, but I have to say I'm a little disappointed because it was a smaller or lower number than it had been in the previous months. I do know that it does have to do with the fact that I think I had maybe 2 or 3 different rest days in April, something that I hadn't incorporated in my previous months. And there were days where I weren't doing my strength training routine. I had taken a break, which is something that really helps me not only burn a lot of calories, but it's more time working out. The next thing I wanted to talk about are the calories I burned in April, and I burned 17,232 calories. Again, it's a really awesome number, but it's still a little less than before. So I'm going to work really hard and make May count and just aim to go higher than those numbers. What I am really proud to say that I accomplished in the month of April were my miles. I calculate the miles with my cell phone, and what I do is I calculate the miles that I use in the elliptical machine and in the treadmill. Since I had been doing the C25K program, I was getting a lot more miles. I think last month it was probably like 96 miles in total, so I had kind of aimed to shoot for more than 100 miles. I'm happy to say that I successfully did 116.49 miles, so 116 and a half miles in the whole month of April. Even though I had a couple of rest days, that's pretty awesome. I'm super happy about that. For the month of May, I just want to do either the same or better. I want to aim to go above 100 miles. So let's just see what happens there. I guess the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video are my measurements. I have been, ever since I started, I have set a goal of taking my measurements once a month, usually the last Sunday of the month. This would be my 4th update, and just so you get an idea, when I take my measurements, I measure my neck, my bust, my waist, my belly button, my hips, and my thighs. So, again, for my neck, I didn't lose any inches, which I'm pretty okay with. Nevertheless, with the other, I did lose other inches, so I lost ½ an inch from my arms. I lost 1 inch from my bust, 1 inch from my waist, 2 inches from my belly button, 1.5 inches from my hips, and ½ an inch from my thighs. So that's a total of 6.5 inches that I've lost. In the last 4 weeks, I'm super happy. In total, I've lost 26.5 inches since December. So I'm very happy about that. I can see all the inches melting away. My clothes are definitely fitting better, and I do have to say I feel a lot more confident. Everything, once you start losing those inches, you start to notice those changes in your body, and it's nice that to see the number on the scale, but to actually see it work, you know, with your clothes and everything, that's definitely a great measure of progress. Again, since the last video, since I wasn't able to do the last video, I just wanted to recount that I lost 5.4 pounds in April. So I'm down officially 36.8 pounds. Again, so close to reaching those 40 pounds. I can't wait. I've lost 26.5 inches in total, with a loss of 6.5 inches for the month of April. I guess that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, or anything you want to share, don't forget to leave that below. Please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.